During my past 1 year of design journey, I worked on a multiple website and app UI design projects. And when I started using the components feature in Figma, my design workflow becomes faster than before. Using components is like having a superpower while working on your design project. By the end of this video, you will know how the pro designers use components feature in Figma to design faster and better. Let's take an example that you have created this beautiful UI card for the section on your home page of your website. You created the card using the auto layout and then place its copies in the section on your home page. The website has multiple pages and on the other pages you want similar UI card. So you just copy the card from your home page and paste it in the other pages and think the design is done. Let's say there is a requirement to add a button in this UI card. You create the button using the auto layout and then place it in your card. And then again copy the card and replace it in the sections of all the pages of the website. As you can see, the process of copying and replacing the elements is repetitive and time consuming. To avoid this problem, use the components feature in Figma. Just create the component once and use it everywhere. And if you want to edit anything, just edit in the main master component and all the changes will reflect everywhere automatically. But how does the components really works? You have one card that you are using again and again in every page of your design. So you just create it once and then state it as a component. Now to use it on every page, you add its instances by dragging and dropping its copies on every page. That way you have multiple instances of the master component. And now if you change anything in the master component, the changes will automatically reflect on its instances. Let's create a component for this card element from the scratch in our design. First create a rectangle and round the corners. And you can add an image with a plugin or any other method. Next add a title and a small description. Now select all the objects and then add an auto layout. Then change the spacings between them. Now again select this frame and add it in another auto layout. Give paddings on all sides. Then round the corners, and you can also change the background color for it. If you want to learn more about auto layout, I have created 2 videos explaining the basics that you can watch after this video. Now to use this same card on all pages, you need to create a component. Select our card frame and click on this component icon in the top center. Once you click on this, you'll notice in the layers panel, the layer icon changes to the 4 diamonds and the object's outline becomes purple. This is the main master component and you will use its instances in your design. To get the instances, there are 3 ways. Select the master component, hold Alt and drag and drop to create instance copy. Or you can go to the component section from here and drag instances in your design. Or you can also go to the asset panel. All the components will be available here. You can click on it or drag and drop instance in your design. You can toggle the view to grid or list from here. Once you replace all the previous cards with the new instances in all pages, and later if you get an edit to add a button in our card, you can create a button and simply place it in our master component here. The changes will reflect on all the instances automatically. Let's say the card is different for this page only. Change this card here by detaching this instance from the master component. By clicking on this detach instance option, this instance is now free to edit. You can add an extra section here with a different style. Or you can even add a secondary button with a stroke for this and make a completely different card. Let's say you change something in the instance and you want it to replicate on all the other instances. Basically, you want your master component to look like this. In that case, you can select this instance that you edited further and then click on this push changes to main component option here. And all your changes are now added to the main component. And all the other instances changes accordingly. Once you start modifying your instances, you will get this resetting option. You can click on any of the element in your instance frame by holding the control and then click on it. Then reset the changes you have done to that particular element in that instance. Or you can reset all the changes by clicking the first option here. This will take back the instance to the initial state. Imagine you added multiple instances of a different master component in your design and you want to go back to the master component frame. To quickly go from any instance to master, you can click on this component icon in this side panel. This will take you to the master component. You can edit the master component here, and by selecting it, you will get this return to instance option. Click on it to go back to the same instance. Another bonus tip here is that if you accidentally delete a master component, you can always bring it back. Click on the instance and now you will see this restore component option. Click on it and you will get your master component restored back. At this point, you have learned the basic of the components in Figma, but that is just a level 1. You actually need to use variants to have that level 2 design superpowers. And if you click and watch next this video, I'll show you how to go to the next level of using components to make a better designs.